What's something that happened on a first date that made you decide against a second date? He got us pulled over, car was searched and he had a brick of narcotics in the trunk. I almost got arrested. He finally vouched this was a blind date and I was innocent. He used his pocket knife to cut me a slice of cake, and later scraped some dirt clumps off of his shoe with the same knife. I asked him if he ever cleaned his knife, and he replied, no. Why? He also confessed that he was madly in love with me the same day. We had just met. I picked her up and she asked me if we could stop by her mom's house so she could run in and grab something. I said sure, made the stop. She went inside. 5 minutes later she comes out hustling towards the car with a car seat and her mom chasing after her yelling. She opens the car door and throws the car seat, which I now see has a baby in it, and starts yelling at me to drive. I freaked and just turned my car off and took the keys out of the ignition. Her mom called the cops and they came and questioned all of us for a good while. Turns out she had lost custody due to narcotic use and was trying to use me as a way to get her kid back. We never made it to dinner and I just went home after the cops left. Went to dinner with a girl who I'd been crushing on for quite some time. It seemed to be going well and we ended up back at her place, watching a movie or something. Out of nowhere, her boyfriend, of whom I was not aware, came back from out of town and stopped in unexpectedly. He and I had a super awkward conversation for a few minutes, then the two of them disappeared into another room for a minute or two. She came back and said something to the effect of, I don't have a place for you, I'm sorry, I just kind of got in my car and drove home, with one of the strangest feelings that I'd ever felt. At some point, a few minutes into the journey, I couldn't contain myself and busted out laughing.